Hi there, Samantha.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. Everybody, chat's going to remain open. You don't have to hold it. My mods can answer any questions. You all can chit chat among yourselves. Just be respectful. If you want to check out the two new videos, that's fine. I would encourage you all to stick around. You might get little flashes of hello from your loved ones. I call those postcards. Okay. All right. So Samantha. I don't know why I wrote down JAXX. I'm going to have to ask you, is there a JA name connected to you?
I can, it's a nickname.
That's okay. I know you. In fact, let me say this really quick. You wanted to connect with dad. And I do feel that there is a father energy. This could be father, grandfather, uncle. But as I wrote that down, I was like, why did I write that? So who's the JA name?
My grandfather.
Okay. So what was
It
the
was
nickname
his
for him?
nickname. Am I
Okay.
allowed to say anything?
Well, I don't feed me details. I'm trying to just give to you. Okay. Now, if there's something about the JA that you want to give me a little bit, that's fine, but try not to give me, don't feed me. Okay.
Yeah, his nickname was Jack, which is
Oh,
nothing near his real name.
okay.
And
No,
I
no.
don't know why they called him that.
Okay.
I really don't.
Okay. Perfect. Now, let me go. Oh, okay. How do you connect to the number 11?
Oh, it's part of a number I see every day.
Okay.
I don't know other than other than I see it every day.
That's okay. That's okay. There's also the number 3 or the month of March. Third of a month, somebody's birthday, anniversary crossing over. Somebody was 3 when somebody passed. Somebody's been gone 3 years. Or there's something about the month of March.
I cannot think of anything right now, but I will make note of it.
Who had 3 kids?
um,
Or who has 3 kids? Or let me say this, 3 pregnancies.
on my mother's side is
Okay.
the only person I can think of.
Okay. That's fine. Connected maybe to this grandpa? No, I feel that now is your grandpa on the other side or is he on earth?
He's on the other side.
Okay. Now, he's also with a grandma. So, do you also have a grandmother that passed?
Yes.
Okay, so they're there hanging out together. Who's the R name? Like Ruth, Robert, Ronnie?
Um, it would be connected to my grandfather.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Definitely grandpa popped in first, and that's okay. We can't always validate that your dad's going to pop in, but I think is this your dad's dad?
Yes.
Okay. So he may, oh, thank you. He just said, I'm the patriarch. I always came first. Would you understand why he said that?
Um, yes.
Okay. He's laughing because it's just kind of funny, but they like to pop in and talk about how they were when they were on Earth, like he ran the show. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Now there's a Catherine. Catherine.
I believe that might also be connected to my grandfather.
Okay. Okay, because I heard the name Catherine. Also, there's the number 12 or the month of December.
That's related to my dad.
To your dad. Okay.
Mhm.
Who had sudden onset of respiratory?
My dad.
Okay. I think maybe grandpa's starting to bring your dad through. Okay.
Hmm.
Um, okay. It came on sudden. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Who's connected to the cars?
The cars.
Now, either they had a bunch of cars, worked on cars, worked at a car dealer, loved classic cars. This could be somebody currently living on Earth as well.
There's somebody. Well, there's somebody on my husband's side.
Okay. They can pop in on your husband's side as well. Okay. Um, it's almost like I get an uncle energy. Would you understand that maybe?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So that's still a validation. A lot of times they will use information for your spouse. Is your spouse's uncle still on earth right now?
One, the one that is related to the cars, he's still on Earth. And going
Okay.
back to the R name, it could be related to my husband as well, with somebody who's
Okay.
passed, which would be related to the person with the cars, actually.
Okay, perfect. So once again, you got a few people trying to pop in, and a lot of times they're going to utilize this time to give a message to your husband as well. So I think this may be the other uncle that's like saying hello. Okay.
Hmm.
Is there? It's almost like an Amy. It's an AMIE name, like Jamie, Amy.
Oh, yeah, that's related to my husband's side.
Okay, so it looks like he's got some people popping in there. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Um, I'm seeing wall to wall books. Who collected books? Who was the avid book reader? Could be a
Oh,
librarian.
that's my husband's side. I think we're getting this message on my husband's side now.
That's okay. We're just
Hmm.
going to hear what comes through. Okay. So, is there, thank you. So, I don't know if it's your anniversary or there's some kind of anniversary because they're saying happy anniversary.
Um,
Now,
don't
if,
know.
if this information is coming through from your husband's side, somebody's crossing over anniversary, somebody could have had a wedding anniversary, but it's right about this time. So write that down. Okay.
Yes. I think it actually might related to the Jamie name.
Okay. Okay. Um, Jimmy? Jimmy?
Yes, Jimmy and Jamie are twins.
And that's on your husband's side. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Okay. We I know your dad's here as well, but boy, your husband's family is really wanting to pop in.
Well, you know what's funny is as soon as you picked me, they just showed up to my house. So they're outside. So maybe they came with them, my in-laws.
Oh, they're at your house now?
Yes, they're outside. They're doing some work and having a conversation outside. But yes.
Okay. All right, there you go. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to save this or not. I've been having a lot of struggles, but it did let me save the last one. If I can save this, let me just ask. I have your permission, yes?
You do.
Upload. Okay, so there's also the month of June or somebody's name June or the number 6.
Number 6.
6 years somebody's been gone. Somebody was 6 years old and somebody passed. The 6th of a month is somebody's birthday, anniversary crossing over, or there's a connection to June.
If it's on my in-laws side and I'm not unsure. The only thing I know is that Jamie had a baby on June 6th this year.
Okay.
It could be.
That's an unmistakable validation, okay? For some reason, who worked at a school or who's a teacher?
Mm.
This could have been a volunteer working at a school, a bus driver. Somebody might be going to school. Now, you can even go back to your dad's side. Okay.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Okay.
Both sides of the family are big. So.
Okay. There may be somebody also, so write that down. There
Yes.
may be somebody also who's kind of lulling in their mind that they want to go to school to be a teacher. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Well,
write
my
that
dad
down.
my dad did work at a school at some
Okay.
point in
There you
time.
go. That's okay. There it is. Is this almost like your dad's like, okay, now I'm going to pop in a little bit? And I'm like, you could probably take this back on your dad's side. If he worked at a school, there we go. Okay. Uh, the number 2 or the month of February.
Um,
Is there 2 girls somewhere?
yes, me and my sister.
Oh, there you go. Your dad was saying the number 2, and then I'm going February, and he goes, no, 2 girls. 2 girls. Okay. Perfect. Very rebellious. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. It's like he's going like, would you understand?
Yes.
That would just be something that is a human thing on earth. Right now, when we cross over, we let go of all that stuff. He's just trying to talk about to help with validating about being on earth and the rebelliousness. One of y'all is still a rebel.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, thank you. He's like one is still a rebel. Who's the M name? Mary, Marion, Megan.
It might be back on my husband's side.
Okay. Marvin, you know, I feel like it's still on your dad's side. Who's the M name connected to your dad? And when they do this, go back. Like go back even before your dad.
Nothing is clicking. I'm
That's
sorry.
okay.
I'm a little nervous too.
That's okay. Write that down.
Yes.
Either Mary, Marion, Marvin. There's an M name, and it almost feels like an MA. So yes, thank you. Your dad is like, go back. You can talk to the family about that. Who that M name is. I'm getting an older aunt energy. Okay.
Okay, I'm not sure. Not on my dad's
okay.
side. Please.
That's
on
okay.
my in-laws' side, there's a Mary.
Okay. I don't know why your dad is like, I still think that there is something that your dad's trying to
Okay.
relay. But if there's a Mary on your husband's side, at least you have that validated. There's still, your dad said there's still something on his side, older aunt. Okay. Now on your husband's side, is this the older aunt?
His grandmother was
Okay.
married, so I'm not sure.
Okay, that's all right. There's still an older aunt energy, so write that down.
Okay.
There's also something about the month of May or the number 5.
It's got to be my dad then, because that's their anniversary.
Okay.
And
Okay.
you know, I'm just thinking of it. I think my dad might have had an Aunt Mary.
I heard older aunt on your dad's side. And so I know that there's a Mary on your husband's, but your dad is saying, no, there's still somebody on my side. So let me know if you end up getting that validated.
Okay.
Okay, so he's shaking, somebody, I think it's your dad, shaking his head saying no church.
No church.
Who's the one that is not religious and doesn't do church?
Well, he wasn't really.
Okay. Like no church, like you didn't see him going to church on Sundays. You understand that?
Yeah, no. Yeah.
That's when you say no church. He's also huge sports. Now, all I'm seeing right now is a basketball court.
He loved basketball.
Okay, thank you.
He loved watching it, yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you. When they show me a rainbow, there's 4 reasons that they would show me a rainbow. Okay. I had to add on the 4th one because it was like, how did that happen? The first one is you got a rainbow right after their passing and you thought of somebody, okay, of them. Number 2, they passed when it had been raining. Number 3, you had their celebration of life and it had been raining. Number 4, somebody in the family is LBGTQ.
I'm not sure. Well, my sister might be part of LGBT.
Okay. Okay.
Also, Well, I don't know. We haven't had the celebration of life yet, so I don't know.
Okay. Then pay attention to that. Okay. Did your dad just pass?
He did 3 weeks ago.
Wow. Okay. That was fast. Okay. I was like, he came through, pretty fast. And once again, how also interesting. Remember when I told you the three? So you said 3 weeks ago.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that could be, yes.
Okay. Well, okay. Perfect. So pay attention to that as well. But he could be acknowledging your sister. Okay. With the
Okay.
LGBTQ. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's that? Edward, Eddie, Edwin? There's an E name.
Um, the I feel like that's going back to my in-laws side. That goes back to the other readings.
Okay. I mean, I think there's some bouncing back and forth. It happens when I end up with both sides of the family trying to come through. They'll bounce back and forth. So just know that sometimes it could be a little who said what. All right. But also with the E name, think about this. Your dad is saying friend.
Hmm.
This could be a friend of your dad, could be a friend of the family, it could be somebody with him on the other side that's a friend with the E name. Write that down.
Write it down.
Yes. Yeah, dad is saying yes, friend. So there could have been a friend that he lost or okay.
Okay. Yes.
You understand the E name then?
Yes, his friend and ex-boss that was very close with him.
Okay. Perfect. And that's the E name.
Okay. Yes.
Yes? Okay, just
Yes.
friend of validate. Okay. Is his friend still on Earth?
No.
Oh, that's why he's saying he's with the friend. Okay, there you go. All right. Just a validation that he's with the friend, okay?
Okay.
Who's Oscar?
The only Oscar I remember was a bird we had.
They pop in and they will give us pet names. Okay? So he gave me the name Oscar. I always pop in and think Oscar the Grouch. But I mean, if you had a bird named Oscar, that's your dad just validating, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's see. All right, here's a phrase. I'm getting a final message. So yeah, I don't know who this belongs to, but your dad is saying, yes, make it happen.
Yes, make it happen.
Somebody's thinking of something, trying to do something different, not sure about a journey, how they should do it. I don't know who in the family that message is for, but he's saying, yes, make it happen. Trying to give somebody encouragement.
It could be actually related to we're trying to decide a celebration of life in a couple of months, and having my family come down, or my mom and my sister come down to do it, and we were also trying to make a trip together.
Okay.
So
There you go. Yes, make it happen. Okay. And this is a reminder to everybody. He crossed 3 weeks ago. Now they can come through the moment they pass. Okay, the moment. And your dad, although he let your husband's side of the family come in first, he still gave you enough validation to know, hey, I made it safely. I'm good. I see what's happening. Okay. Did you plant something recently?
we're planting today.
Oh, he said planting. Okay. So that's another validation that they watch what goes on. Okay. That's a current information, current message. We're there watching. So your dad's watching, they are watching. Did somebody also real quick check the roof for something?
Um, yeah, we have birds making nests in our roof, so we were inspecting that.
Thank you. He said, checking the roof, checking the roof. Okay. I hope that this brought you some comfort. Um, I hope it helped you. If it'll let me download, I've been having a lot of trouble, but if Spirit will help, I will get this downloaded and I will try to upload it to my tube and then I will let you know. Hopefully we can do it today, but I can't guarantee. Okay. But do
Thank
I
you.
have your permission? I think you did give me permission.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
you do.
So I hope it did help you. I hope it brought you some comfort. Um, I want to thank you, Dad, your husband's side of the family. I want to thank your guides and angels. I want to thank my guides and angels. I want to thank you for trusting in me, okay?
Thank you so much. I
You're so
appreciate
welcome.
it.
Everybody give her some love, please. Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.